We have Tina Charles, Stacy Selden, and Bria Hartley taking questions in the room. Go ahead, DJ.
I think we've been able to put together some great days of practice. We've been able to turn it over. I want to say Bria's energy in all the practices has been amazing. She's been a great leader vocally and just setting the tone for us in practice. The way she came out of the game definitely gave us confidence, no matter what the score was, that we have someone to rely on, someone to look to as far as how we have to continue to go on. So I really want to just give all kudos to just Bria and just her focus and how she's been locked in this entire week, no matter what's going on. She's been able to handle business and just lead the way. So.
Maggie?
Yeah, my shoulder, just this age and stage of my career, just gonna have nicks and knacks. I've always had shoulder situations throughout my whole entire career. What was the second part of the question? I'm sorry. Huge. When we called it up in the locker room, Bria said, "This is our identity. This is who we need to be. This is who we know that we can be." So it's really great to know that we have something to look at. I mean, those 3 games, the first game versus DC, the game versus Minnesota at Minnesota, we have games where we can look at where we look like a team, is giving a team effort. We look like a professional team. We're not giving up. We're continuing with plays. So this should be great, and look forward to going into Seattle and making a feel of a playoff atmosphere. And I think it'll be great for our young guys and even for Rashid.
Anthony?
Jason, there was a couple of plays where Layla found you. You were right there at the three-point line. It looked like you guys have been playing together longer than 2 games. Can you talk about those plays where she found you and you made some key threes?
Yeah, I think she's a really good player, really good at finding people and making plays, and whether that's her scoring or her finding someone on the outside, like you mentioned. But I think for us today, it was playing together. We played together on the offensive end and really complement each other's game. And I think, like Tina said, moving forward, we build off that. And like Bria said, that's our identity now. So I think moving forward, that'll be our focus.
Bria, can you talk about your identity as well as this team? What you believe this team's identity should be coming off of what Tina said, and how you got back into certainly a rhythm season of playing.
Yeah, I think our identity is that we need to come out with energy. I think throughout most of the season, we haven't started the games with a lot of energy, and I think I put that on myself. Coming out with energy and also being aggressive. I thought today on the offensive end, we were a lot more aggressive. We got to the free throw line a little bit more, where if we're able to do that, it puts more pressure on their defense, and then it's a better momentum for us coming out. And then on the defensive end, I thought did a really good job. Sanaya did a really good job. She had 4 steals. Layla is a bigger guard on the ball that just was very disruptive. So I think, especially in that second half, we did a better job defensively and put pressure on them.
Doug?
Tina, you've been part of, I'm guessing, many camp days. Just the energy is great, helping you guys. They don't really try to know the sport. They're always cheering. It probably helps if you're down to have them cheering and yelling to bring out your rally guys.
Yeah, for sure. I'd like to think that, our fans are just our sixth man, I know they were more in tune with the songs that were being played. The time during the timeout, it was like the Scream Kids, and it was just getting loud. But it's just really great for them just to see women that look like them and for them to aspire to be where we are and to just dream big. So I don't like the time of it, but I love the impact. I like the result that comes out of it, win or lose, just allowing, the youth to just dream big like how we did once upon a time.
Maggie?
I mean, she's just so athletic. She's so athletic, long. So when she's out there and being aggressive on a defensive end, she's very disruptive. I think she's always able to fall back on that, even if, say her offense isn't clicking at night, but she can get steals. She can help us get out in transition and get easy baskets. So I think if she continues to build on that, that will then fuel her offense.
We're going to go to Zoom. Rob?
Rob Tianson from the Podium Finish. For JC, what are the emotions of finally getting this much needed victory at home in terms of the high energy, selfless basketball that we saw? And with this one coming in front of those day camp fans and the loyal Sun supporters, what does it mean to create a memory like this for them, especially with how you were able to turn it up in the second half today?
Yeah, this is a huge win, like they mentioned, and I think having the kids here is always fun. They were loud, like they mentioned. They might not know the score all the time, what's going on, but they definitely helped us get this win, and so did our crowd. We've had great crowds all year, and like Tina said, they've been our sixth man, so getting this win for them too was pretty special.
All right, thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Thanks.
All right, we have Coach Rashid, quick statement, and then questions.
I came many times here, sad, so I am very happy today of this win. So we can see that when we play with energy, with intensity, and with some consistency, we are capable of compete against the best, one of the best team in the league. So we score 93 points against the best defensive team. So yeah, I am very proud of what my team did this morning, playing with a lot of pride, and we can say that when the heart speak louder than the talent, we can win games.
Questions? Gabby?
So, Coach, how do you feel now about camp day and all the kids and how loud it was?
It was amazing. I didn't anticipate that, but it was, it's crazy to hear them, and how they support us. And I think that today they were, the six men.
Mark?
Yeah, can you talk about Breeze, especially the start of this game, for her to get you guys going off?
Yeah, she kept us, in the game, and she was out, and yeah, we find her, we run the play for her, so it was, very helpful, from her to play this kind of game. Yeah, so yeah, I think that she can build some confidence on that, and as she she play on both positions, so it can give me some ideas for the future.
Daryl?
Coach, I'd say this team had a great 40 minutes from start to finish. Just how do you guys build off some momentum going back to Seattle and back home, just get some wins and pile them up?
Sorry, what?
This momentum, how do you
Yep.
build off this?
We have to build on that. So just build our self-confidence, and like I said, we try different things, and so we have to come back with what works today. So, but I think that mentally, this win can give us some oxygen, and try and trust on ourselves.
Maggie?
Tina was supposed to be by in the second half, her and Sanaya. What do you like about when they play together and when they hit off?
I mean, when they play together at this level, it's hard to defend them. So when the threat can come from outside and inside, okay, how Leila, help us offensively too. I think that this is what we are looking for every time. From just bring the threat from everywhere, from all over the court and the floor. So when we play at this level, and I think that JC, she take a lot of advantage through the Sanaya and Leila aggressiveness. Yeah, and how Tina played. She was just amazing, and same. I will encourage her to keep this level every time.
Kenneth?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, for the fourth quarter, no substitutions for the team. What specifically did you see, or what was your thought process to not making any changes and maintaining that?
I wanted to keep this player on the court because they were efficient on both sides of the court. I asked I asked to Tina if she needs a timeout to take a break, and she said no, we are in a good momentum, so I didn't take it. But I was planning to use my timeout to just give some rest to the players. But when we are playing like that, it's every time a risk to do some substitution. So yeah, just using the timeout, make sure that the players on the court still involved in the game and sticking the game plan. But they were playing great. So so sometimes these players deserve to be on the court, and sometimes the other players deserve to be on the court. Today it was these 5 players on the court for the last quarter.
Coach, tonight, this afternoon, the energy, the effort was very high. What do you need to do to make sure you get that kind of effort on a consistent basis?
I think to trust, to show them that when we are playing like that, so when we are doing this team effort, we are capable to compete. So just trust on that, on this process, and it's what I said in the locker room. So when we are playing like that, so and with energy, with effort, I think that to play with this kind of energy and intensity help us to stick the plane, because this is one part of the game, and sometimes the most importantly part of the game to play with energy and intensity. And the last part is to stick the plane. And what we did defensively and offensively, we recall the play when we score on this play. So so it helps us to keep our focus. So now just keep working like I said before the game. We try to change some stuff. So we are going to work on that and to find some consistency. I hope to find some consistency playing like that.
We're gonna go to Zoom. Rob?
Thank you. Rob Tianson from the Podium Finish. Coach, your team played very hard together today in front of the home crowd and all those day camp fans. So how does it feel to earn this win after all that hard work and effort? And as a father, how special is it to win a game like this with so many young fans that are in the crowd today?
Yeah, we have to be proud to give this picture to all these young players or young kids, because it's also part of our job to show them that the athletes are giving everything, trying to give their best and never give up. So I think that it's a good message for the young kids on the stands. And about the game, yeah, I think that we have to now to play the next game with this standard. So just be sure that it's what we are, and keep working hard to elevate our level. So just like I said, build some self-confidence on ourselves and on what we are capable of.
Thank you, Coach.